G'day folks, Ben from Snows here today taking you for a walkthrough of the Yowie Slim rooftop tent from 23Zero.
Hit it.
The Yowie Slim rooftop tent features a lightweight aerodynamic design bounced on either side of your vehicle to easily adapt to your setup. It features LST technology to block out the lights and a comfortable 50mm rebound foam mattress. Before we dive in, we've got loads more content like this on our channel, so make sure you like and subscribe below. Now let's jump into the product. We're down here at the National 4x4 and Outdoor Show in Sydney showing you 23Zero products today. They've got everything set up on their stand here. And this is the Yowie Slim behind me here on this vehicle, taking you for a walkthrough today. Now this guy weighs 78 kilos with the ladder inside. You've got options to remove the ladder and use a pole for setup to reduce your roof load. So the idea with this one was to try and make it lower profile and lighter weight for smaller vehicles. When it's packed up, it measures 168 in length and 135 in width. And you can actually set this up either way. It's symmetrical. So currently we've got it opening this way on the vehicle, but you could spin it around and have it opening up the other way as well if you liked. Now the fabrics are a ripstop 300 GSM poly Oxford material. It's a synthetic, but it's nice and durable. It's got a black coating on the outside. We can see on this awning here, we'll see better when we go inside to cut the light from going out inside, but it offers full weather protection. The mesh windows are a nice durable but fine mesh to keep the mozzies out, and then you've got steel and aluminium components. There's an aluminium board on the bottom here, aluminium rails around the side, and then there's a steel X-frame here, which is a gas-assisted X-frame, which lifts a polycarbonate shell on top there up, so it's a nice lightweight polycarbonate shell that offers the weather protection that you need when this tent is packed down closed. Around the back, we've got the two latches that we need to close it down when it's in transport, and then a vent that you can see going inside the tent. We'll show you more when we go inside on that one. Around this side, you've got the X strut here. Next to that, the window, there's there's mesh and solid panels on that window that will zip closed, and then a weather protected awning over the top so you can have ventilation even if the weather is bad. Moving forward to that, you've kind of got this fly that sits over the top of the tent there and creates this weather protected sort of cover over our main entrance to the tent here. So this is where the ladder comes up. The ladder offers support of this overhanging portion of the tent into a double door there. We'll show you more on all of that when we go inside, but below that, you've got these boot bags here which offer extra storage on the front. You've got pocket at the front there, two small pockets here, and then a large pocket down the middle there for your boots with a mesh bottom on each of these, so you can fit a couple of pairs of shoes on the outside or keep moist stuff packed on the outside of the tent. And then moving on to this side of the tent, exactly the same as what we saw on the other side. Window with double panels, weather protected awning, and then another one of those gas assisted X struts at the front there. Coming up inside the tent here, as I step in, I'll just mention that the little awning on the front here does have some mesh panels on the side, so if you want a little bit of extra ventilation throughout, you can roll these up. They feature on both sides here, one here as well. And then in front of me, under my legs here, you've got this LED light strip, which is attached via a Velcro strap, so you don't have to leave it there, but it's attached there. That's just powered by USB, so I've got a USB power bank here. If I plug that in, that will then light up and give me light out this side of the tent. So I've got basically a porch light, I suppose. Moving inside the tent, we'll start at the top for features inside. So it's about 110 centimeters to the very top here. This has got a nice sort of padded coating to the inside of the polycarbonate shell here. Forward of that, you've got this vent that looks out onto a TPU window in the fly sheet here. So we can open that right up if we like, and that gives us a bit of stargazing opportunity, or you can close this up completely. There's a solid panel here that'll zip close, but that gives really good high level ventilation inside the tent. As we move down each side of that, we've got these the windows here that have got a solid panel, or a mesh panel, sorry, and a solid panel. So I've got both of those rolled up down the bottom here at the moment. So we can do this mesh panel up, and then we've got a solid panel there that will also zip up. This pole here is just part of the structure to hold it all into place and gives us a bit more headspace in here. That features or is mirrored on the other side of the tent here as well. Same double doors, same pole here, and we can actually roll these awnings up as well. There's tabs here to roll these awnings closed if we don't want that awning set up out there. Further to the back of the tent here, you've got storage pockets here. So there's 1, 2 on this side, and that's mirrored on the other side here as well. So storage pockets there for essentials. They do also include this storage pocket here, which is sort of indicative of the amount of space you've got at this end of the tent when it's packed away. So the mat folds to about here, and then you've got about 30 centimeters of storage by about 15 of space here to store things in. You can't put too much there because it becomes hard to pack the tent up. But if you've got some lightweight sleeping bags, maybe just sleep sheets or something, very lightweight stuff that squashes very easily, this is sort of an indication of how much space you've got here to be able to pack stuff up in. You don't want to put too much because it becomes hard to fold the tent up. We'll remove that out of the way to show that behind that you've got this vent here that goes outside. You can zip that closed just so it's meshed for ventilation, and you can also zip it completely closed if you like. But once again, ventilation inside a rooftop tent is really important. And then above that, another Velcro strip with an LED light inside of it. You can plug that in via USB once again and light up this end of the tent. So you've got light in the tent, you've got light outside of the tent. Looking at the space inside, you can see I'm sitting right up this end of the tent here, and I've still got headroom here. And if I move up the other end, it's a similar sort of case. My head starts to touch the top here, but lots of sitting room, so two people could sit in here and play games quite easily. It's about 195 centimeters in length. That's for the mat, but it actually offers a little bit extra than that. There's a bit of movement here to allow for when the mat folds up, and about 135 or a little bit more in width. So it's quite a roomy tent. If I lie down at 185 centimeters, I'll lie on my back first. I've got my head room here and my feet at the end. I can touch the end with my toes, but in terms of them sitting straight upright, I've got plenty of foot space there. Lying sideways, heaps of room, and there's heaps of room for a second person next to me here as well. Now this is a nice velour finish on this mat here. It's a 50 millimeter rebound foam. So it's a firm but comfortable foam that you're sleeping on here. It's designed specifically to fit in the Yowie Slim, so it folds up within that low profile. So nice comfortable mat to sleep on, plenty of room inside. Even if you're bunkering down in the weather tour, you can sit up in here and play Monopoly if you like. With regards to height, there's plenty of headspace in the Yowie Slim. I'm sitting almost to the end of the tent here, and my head's only just touching the side here, and it's similar if I move up this end as well. I can sit almost up to where this pole is, and my head's only just touching the top, so two people could quite comfortably sit in here and play Monopoly if you liked. That is a 23Zero Yowie Slim rooftop tent. They've taken the original Yowie, slimmed it down for a more aerodynamic design, yet they've maintained a small footprint to suit dual cabs and tub racks. And they've created more room inside. Check them out online at snowies.com.au.